Hey everyone, I want to talk to you about knowing when to shut off an ad or when you should invest more into an ad. And the first thing that we want to determine here is how much does it cost us to sell our product or our service. A good example of this is whenever we were just selling these golf ball putting aids online for one of my buddies not that long ago, and it costed him $12 to make and ship that product. Okay, he ended up selling those for $25. Okay, so then we netted $13. So we know every time that we sold a ball that we would net $13. Now our advertising budget was $20 a day. Excuse my poor handwriting again. Okay, so we would spend $20 a day. And when we first started this, our cost per sale was $9 per cost. It was cost per action. So, and our action was purchase. So it was costing us $9. So then we were netting $4 for every sale. So that told us every time we sold a ball, we were netting $4 whenever we took out our advertising cost as well. So that would be an ad worth it for us to continue to invest into because we're in the green. Now, if it costed us $13 or more, that's whenever we would want to shut that ad off, okay? And Facebook allows us in the Facebook Business Manager to track our cost per action, our daily ad spend, and what our net profit is off of every single sale, which is really nice because then we can see if we're in the green or in the red right off the get-go. And one of the really interesting parts of this was we started out at about $5 a day, and our cost per action was actually about $17 per ball that we sold. And then when we upped it to $20 a day, it allowed our ads to learn quicker with their target audience, and it dropped our cost per action down to $9 per sale. And therefore we were able to get a net margin of $4 every time we sold that ball. So think about what it costs you to perform your service or to sell your product, and then put together an advertising budget. And again, if you're determining, should I invest into it, shouldn't I invest into it, that's really how we determine very simply if you should continue to invest into that ad or not.